Hello everybody, welcome to Rumbling Wrestling. My name is Jan-Jaap, and first I'm going to apologize a little bit to you people out there who are following us on YouTube. I'm apologizing for not being shooting so much lately on YouTube, and I'll explain you why. You can see I'm sitting at the moment with my sunglasses on, and that is due to at the moment I have a major eye infection going on. It started off Sunday. I suddenly got major toothache. I thought, oh no, no, don't want to go to the dentist. You know what I mean? It's really, ugh. And and then it slowly went upwards, and I had here on my face here totally, and I think you can still see it a little bit here. It's not totally gone away yet because there it comes out in that side. Um, my face was like really like a tennis ball, swollen up. And now I went to the doctor yesterday. Yeah, but there is no infection. It has to be a tooth. I said, listen, it's sitting underneath my eye. You know, doctors, they're not smart. But okay. Um, well, now it's slowly. It's because it's been slowly upwards. It's coming towards my eye. So everything is finally coming out through my eye, and it's dripping, and it is really not the funniest side. But plus, I don't feel the best either. I feel like I almost have to sometimes have to take several naps through the day. And I don't know if you have noticed that on GDI Sports Studio, suddenly the site also slows down. That's because nobody is operating the site at the moment. And I apologize you for that sincerely. I hope in the next coming day I feel better. At the moment, I feel very weak. I really feel very weak. But I wanted to go at least do the SummerSlam predictions for you guys. And I will directly announce officially the kickoff show matches. All right. And of course, if you are a smart person, you go to our event page of SummerSlam on GGA Sports Studio, ggasportstudio.com. I will tomorrow update the site a little bit. I'm too weak at the moment to do so. And then I will add the video in it, everything, and update the card for you guys and rearrange after the kickoff show matches. But I have it on paper. All right. The first kickoff show is of the cruiserweight title match, um, and that is Neville versus Tozawa Akira. Now we have noticed on Monday Tozawa has won the title, and I love it. Fine, I have nothing against Neville, but it felt like that Neville has actually been on the top for ages. Nobody was actually reaching his point. It was like him standing on the Himalaya on top, and the rest was standing on the bottom. Actually into a cave deep underground, with the Himalaya. Something like that. And I think Tozawa is actually getting the upper finally. Um, he seems fine to push up also, and and it started to work out. I think these are the two now top contenders also on the 205 Live show. I'll be honest, I never watch it. I think it's born crap that show, but you know. Um, But on Raw, what I seen Tozawa do, I think he can wrestle. He's bloody good. Um, Now for Sunday's match, I will see Tozawa get over. I think let Tozawa do the run for a while. Of course, they can have a title change that they extract this feud, but I think this feud is not over from after the Sunday. So no matter what happens, because in a way, I think these two guys really can have the rub off from each other. And but I suspect actually it's best that Tozawa keeps the win. Let him go for a while with the title and let Neville chasing for time being. All right, that's the first kickoff show. Then the second kickoff show is the well, the New Day against the Usos for the tag team titles, the SmackDown tag team titles. I'm literally done a little bit with the New Day. I think Usos trying slowly starting to make an impression on me. However, they won a SmackDown over the New Day, so I can figure that out how WWE is booking that New Day will retain. And that's a shame because I think Usos is lately really starting to take off. It finally starting to slowly take for me. You know what I mean? Sure, that's because I'm really exhausted because how I feel. But I wanted to really do this video for you guys. All right, and then the main card. Um, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I have a feeling this is going to be a win for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Let them get the title. And after the main event, let Roman Reigns also get back into the Shield. Let them do the reunion. I really look forward to that. It would be amazing. I think it will also help Roman Reigns a little bit in his situation. We all know what we think about Roman Reigns. And yeah. I always, is it just me? Or is it feeling always like with Sheamus and Cesaro, some sort of transitional champions? I'm not saying that they're bad or something. I think they're a bloody good team and they're great to look at, really. But it doesn't, there's something, I don't know, there's missing with something in these two. And that's why I call them a transitional champion. The tag team also division is also very much lacking. So, you know what I mean? Then the next match, John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Now, we all seen that Baron Corbin, thanks to John Cena, didn't have a successful cash in on SmackDown. I have a feeling this has to do something with storyline towards that match. I think that Baron Corbin will take revenge on John Cena. Now, the problem I have with this is that John Cena haven't won much lately. Matches he's been put over guys, absolutely, but he also needs to start to get a win. I think it's because of SummerSlam. I think John Cena will get the win, but I think Baron Corbin will also thrive from this match. He'll be very aggressive and will take revenge. So, well, I think John Cena will stand tall in the end. Then the match I actually look first person forward to is the Demon Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I'm really looking forward to the return of the Demon, of course. Always great intro. Finn Balor, great wrestler. Bray Wyatt, always underrated, I always feel, but he also needs to win. But I don't see Bray Wyatt winning this match. He already won technically on Monday. So again, then Finn Balor will get the win. Then the Big Show versus Big Cass, and Enzo Amore suspended in a shark cage. Now, I have a feeling what is going to happen, and we're going to get a swerve in this match. It has no interest for Big Show to win for this match. Big Cass will is the future. He has to be, you know, be put off. And I think in this match it really can set him off being the dominant giant. So he will get a win thanks to the help of Enzo Amore. I have a feeling, you always see that these people who are sitting above the cage, they some have some sort of influence on the match. Now, um, I think that Enzo Amore will turn heel and reunite with Big Cass and let them go off on a heel tag team. I think that that's the only way to save Enzo more, because at the moment it doesn't look like Enzo has otherwise much of a future. I think he's done. It's maybe to 205 Live, the cruiserweights to hype it up could be easily, but no, I don't. The problem is he's a great talker, but his size and in the ring, and he doesn't come off as a great wrestler. So I think he needs big cash, and then let him go heel for a while, and maybe then they finally suddenly turn face again, and they become tag team champions, something like that. Let them do that for a while. You know what I mean? Randy Orton versus Rusev. The case is Rusev needs a win here. And Randy Orton, I think he's in a stage right now of his career. You know, everybody knows Randy Orton, everybody knows Danger. I don't think he really needs that win. I think he needs a good match. That definitely he needs. But yeah, of course he's been lately losing, but I can imagine that he needs some sort of win. But Rusev, I think Rusev needs it more, and that's why I say Rusev will win this match. All right. Then the Raw's uh, women's championship match. Um Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I think Alexa Bliss is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong, but I think the time is done for her as the Raw's women's champion, and I think let Sasha go out of it, and then when Sasha becomes champion, have her a very long time. Let her become arrogant, slowly have that heel turn going at it, and then finally, maybe for even first at WrestleMania, have Sasha take off against Bailey. That's what I would do. Then for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. All right, what's going to happen? I think that Naomi will retain. Yes, and I do love Natalia. In a way, I would love to see Natalia with one more title run. I think she deserves it in a way, but not right now. But I think it will come. Um, I think that Naomi will retain, and Carmella makes a successful cash in. Now, I don't like that. I think Naomi has a great run finally. I was not in the beginning a big fan of her, really, I wasn't. But with her entrance and a new gimmick, I think she yes, she finally has made a name for herself. So let her do the running and let that feud between Carmella and Naomi go ahead. Because the problem is with the SmackDown women, they don't really have a feud going on. There's not really feuds, they're always qualifying matches, and there's nothing come much out of it. So I think they really needed a feud. And I think Carmella, uh, with James Ellsworth, it's going to be a screwy finish. I don't think it's going to be clean, but I think that this will be a good line to build up a good feud. All right. Also, a match I'm really looking forward to is for the WWE United States Championship with special referee Shane McMahon. Um, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. The problem I'm going to have with this match is maybe is I have a feeling that Shane McMahon will get interviewed. And that is a shame. I don't want that. I really want to have a good bloody wrestle match. And I know that Kevin Owens and AJ Styles can really pull off a good match. They don't need AJ Styles of Shane McMahon. If I can understand if it was maybe, for example, an older part timer, then I can understand. You use the smoke and mirrors effect. At this moment, I don't see it really happening unless this feud will find it probably will come to an end because we have several matches now between them, and that Shane of Kevin Owens will go in the program with somehow a feud with Shane McMahon. Am I looking forward to it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would actually like to have seen Kevin Owens going to shoot for the world title. That I will come later on. And then you can understand why and who. And that is, of course, the winner of Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal. I'm going to guess we're going to have a title run. Um, really fed up with Jinder Mahal. Um, he never had really clean finishes. There's always something involved. He gets away thanks to interferences. He doesn't have a clean over the win or over challenges. Nothing. It is boring. It is played out. I still see sometimes, if I'm being really honest, Jinder Mahal as a jobber, and I can't take him serious as a WWE champion. I really can't. Shinsuke Nakamura, I think he had a great career to now. He was great as NXT champion. I think he has the fan support. I think it's time that also comes new WWE champion. I think he will push the title from the WWE, how much damage it did by Jinder Mahal. I think it really being pushed forward, and that we'll see that these two wrestlers and then Shinsuke Nakamura. And then I was actually hoping for Kevin Owens to feud with Nakamura, but I think that will be postponed for a while. But as I said, that Kevin Owens goes in the program with Shinsuke Nakamura. With Shane McMahon with Kevin Owens. And then I don't know who will Nakamura. He probably will have a rematch with Jinder Mahal. And maybe Rusev, against Shinsuke Nakamura. I would not mind that match either, to be quite honest. All right. And then the fatal four-way we're all talking about, and there's a lot of line. Now, I'm going to pull this a little bit down. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe. There is said if Brock Lesnar loses the title, he will leave WWE. There's also, of course, the rumors with John Jones, um, with the UFC. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. What you have to keep remembering is that um, that actually that Brock Lesnar is still suspended to fight for the UFC. And before he can get cleared, then we're already maybe talking about a half year, maybe a year. And technically, he still has a contract with WWE. But I think what WWE is trying to do is play off the story with John Jones, and it's really to get mainstream media involved, like GGA Sports Studio. And we're involved. We're following the story at the moment. Of course, we're covering it. You will see the updates here on GGA Sports Studio. What I think is needs. I think that Brock Lesnar will retain. Now, the question is then, I want to go even further. Who is going to pin? Now, we all know Roman Reigns will probably be protected, and I'm really tired of that dude. But he will probably be protected. And the thing is, with Roman Reigns, if he leaves, how can he then be booked? How can he also be booked for next month's pay-per-view? There's also a thing. And Brooklyn Center, they sent out a tweet today that on Monday the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar will appear there. You know what I mean? And suddenly that tweet got also deleted again. So maybe that's already spoiled a little bit the event. But okay, I think Brock Lesnar will retain. Now, Roman Reigns, I don't think he will get pinned. Neither does Braun Strowman. I think next month pay-per-view will be Braun Strowman against what is it called? Against Brock Lesnar. I think And it sounds weird. I've been really why because I really like how Samoa Joe is booked. I think he's really dominant. He's greatly booked, absolutely. But I think he's going to get pinned, and that he will get in a program with John Cena because John Cena will be on next month a Raw's pay per view. That will be nice. So that I think is going to happen. I'm really looking forward to SummerSlam. I will try my best to do the review video. If I feel really 100% better, guys, I will try my best. Even if I don't feel 100%, I will try to do the aftermath. So I don't know when I'll be fully back on YouTube yet. I'm not feeling the best at the moment. I hope you really appreciate that. So, but anyway, on this weekend, um, well, personally, we'll be watching the NXT event. We don't cover that. There's been talk about we're going to do that, but I will get that later on into the details more. All right. Um, but first of all, Sunday I will be covering live via GJ Sports Studio and also um, also after the aftermath, I will do my best to do that show live directly after SummerSlam. We'll do a review of the show. All right. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink, reporting for GJ Sports Studio. Here, of course, on YouTube, youtube.com/GJ LiveTube. You can talk with us on Twitter at GDA Sports Studio, Facebook, facebook.com/GDA Sports Studio, and of course, um, on Google plus GJ LiveTube and Pinterest, pinterest.com/GJ LiveTube. All right. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. And I'll see you soon again here on YouTube when I feel a little bit better. And thank you for understanding. And I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please keep on following on GTA Sports Studio. Take care. Have a lovely day. And see you soon. Bye.